Hi guys. So yesterday, or actually 2 days ago, was the last day of the McDonald's Happy Meal Disney 100th anniversary Happy Meal toy line, and I thought I would just do a video of my final thoughts and observations about the toy line, and also just a quick inventory of what I managed to get. So it turned out I got 7 boxes, which is 14 characters in total. So we'll just do a quick tally or quick roll call. All right, so we're gonna do them in bunches and by kind of like the brand they are. So first we're gonna do the Disney Classic characters. So first we got Mickey Mouse, his gal pal Minnie Mouse, and their buddy Goofy. So these are the 3 out of the 5 Disney Classic characters. We didn't get Donald Duck or Daisy Duck, so we're just gonna put these guys up here. Mickey, Minnie, and Goofy. All right, so continuing with Disney, we're gonna do the Disney princesses. So we had Elsa first, and then we got Belle from Beauty and the Beast, and we got Ariel from Little Mermaid. I'm just gonna add one more to the Disney line, Disney princess line. This is Mirabelle from Encanto. And not exactly the same as these like 90s princesses, or I guess maybe she's in the 2000s. But we'll add her because she's a Disney character. All right, so we're just gonna put these 4 up here. So we got 7 Disney characters, and it turned out that every box had 1 Disney character and 1 non-Disney character. I believe it was true for all 31 boxes. So 62 characters, 31 were Disney, and then the other 31 were a mix of these, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars brands. So we have 7 Disney characters up there, and then next we're going to do Pixar. So the first Pixar one we got was Sully from Monsters, Inc. We did get, or the last box we got was Sully's sidekick, Mike Wazowski. And also a Pixar character was Mrs. Incredible from The Incredibles. Yeah, so we're gonna put them right here. So these are the Pixar characters. And next we're gonna go with Marvel characters. We got Groot first, and we did eventually get Captain Marvel, who was in the box with Mickey Mouse actually. So we're gonna put Marvel characters here. And last but not least, we're gonna go with, or we'll show you the Star Wars characters we got. So first we got the Mandalorian, and then we got Chewbacca right there. So we're gonna put these guys right here. Yeah, so these are the 14 characters that we got. Let's take a look. I do like these Star Wars one that had the little ships. It was a little different than all the other ones, like Disney, Pixar. They all had people with feet, but Star Wars had their heads and they didn't have feet. They had starships on the bottom. So that was an interesting twist there. And let's see. So just some of my thoughts about this whole line to begin with. First of all, I still haven't seen anything on the internet that described or explained why they went with 62 characters, meaning 31 boxes in total. There might not have actually been a reason, but yeah, it was very curious as to where that number came from. And let's see, another kind of theme, or not theme, but like an interesting kind of thing that I noticed was that they had a lot of the Disney princesses were here. We didn't get all of them, of course. I had been hoping to get like the other 90s princesses like Mulan and also Pocahontas. And along with those, even the earlier princesses, they had Snow White. And I think they also put Alice in Wonderland in that theme too. So they had a lot of the Disney princesses, but they didn't seem to have any of the princes that matched them. So, Belle would have matched with Beast, and they didn't have that. Oh, and they also missed Princess Jasmine too. Or actually, Princess Jasmine wasn't even a character in the box, which surprised me. And also, even more surprising, Cinderella wasn't in this line. So a lot of people equate Disney World with Cinderella's castle, so that was interesting that Cinderella wasn't there. So yeah, interesting that there were lots of princesses, no princes. You know, we didn't have Hercules or the Beast or Aladdin, and you know that was interesting. And also another thing that kind of popped out at me just by characters that we got, but also I think they're fairly representative of the whole line in general, is that even though each box had one male and one female character, it seems like the female characters were human or very human-like. Like Ariel is, I guess, half human. She's a mermaid. Whereas the male characters were anything but human. I'm sure there were humans. Like I think maybe the sole exception was I think Disney had Peter Pan, who was a male human. But yeah, if I switch some of these up, like let's say Goofy and Mickey, if I put them down here and I put Mrs. Incredible up here and Captain Marvel up here, you can kind of see it pops out that, you know, all the females up here, all the males down here, and the females, except for Minnie Mouse, they're all humans. Or, you know, Ariel's half human. And all the males are non-human, which is like kind of an interesting, I guess, just a weird thing. Mandalorian's kind of human, I guess. He is a space alien who is very human-like. But yeah, that was a interesting thing that I noticed. I do hear things about, you know, Disney is very girl-oriented, and that's why the princesses, you know, and you know, and there's nothing wrong with that, of course. I loved the Disney princess movies as a child, so that's very cool. And I think there was also kind of like a background story as to why Disney eventually did buy the Star Wars themes and the Marvel themes, because they had more of a boy-centric characters, you know, so they didn't have to just have Disney princesses. Although when I was growing up, I did like Disney afternoon cartoons like DuckTales and Rescue Rangers, and those didn't seem as oriented toward the Disney princesses. So yeah, kind of an interesting little breakdown with the characters, male versus female. And I do want to state that like the boxes were very fair. You know, exactly half of the characters were male and half were female. And they also did a good job, I think, giving us pairs for franchises. Like, so we had Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse was a pair. Sully and Mike Wazowski was a pair. I'll be able to put it like this. Yeah, so yeah, a lot of franchises had the pairs. Like I think they had Toy Story with Buzz and Woody, and Frozen. Elsa did. There was Olaf in there somewhere, so Elsa would have been paired with Olaf. I think one thing they could have done was maybe put the pairs in the same box. Maybe that would have been interesting. But the way they did this is fine too. So yeah, that's something that kind of I thought of. You know, very cool that they put a wide variety of characters there. And I suppose the last thought I have for this toy line, this video turned out to be much longer than I planned, but yeah, so I think they did all these toys as very thin toys, because I believe it was also a point for them to save plastic. I guess they want to, you know, kind of help out the earth a little bit. So yeah, all these little toys are kind of flattened, but they still look really cool because, you know, you spin them, you see their face, and that's all you really need to see. You see the character. Anyway, so that's all the thoughts I have for now. I'm gonna end the video because it's getting long. But anyway, I hope everyone has an awesome winter holiday. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.